Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Bigdog AC Show. You know, I talked to you earlier about doing a rap song with Snacks. And
yes.
And I just, for some reason, I got this thing called 21 Kitties in my head. And I think it would be hella funny if we sat down, me and Snacks, and did this rap version of 21 Kitties. And we're not going to like steal anything off the internet to get our beat and all that. I'm going to do the beat. What do you think, AC? I think it would be.
Are you going to be able to do that? So you're going to lay the track down and you doing the beatboxing or whatever?
Yeah. And then run it back again.
And then
run it back again. I don't know if this thing will do it, but I think it would be so cool because I got a bunch of lyrics in my head about doing this, and I want to do it. And I talked to Snacks when he was here. He kind of blew me off, you know. He's like, don't worry about it, big dog. I go, wait, I want to do the.
Well,
I got 21 kitties in my head.
I think if you guys do it, you might make the Billboard Top 100 for next year.
You know, actually, and that brings me to earlier today. We were just laying in our beautiful, lovely bed together, and I just hit on iHeart, and played one of our shows from a long time ago
because we like listening to ourselves.
Well, we don't, but we kind of, it's interesting to listen to what you've said a year or two ago. So
yeah, because I don't remember half of it.
So I hit the iHeart button and I got our show about the American Music Awards.
Billboard
Music Awards. There's so many, and man. We were like, what the fuck is going on with those award shows? And it hasn't changed. It has not changed.
No.
The one thing I wanted to do before we started the show tonight was I wanted to listen to that song from Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, the
Vampire.
We didn't.
And we will after the show.
Oh, after.
So we'll rate that the next time around.
Let me write that down because we won't remember to do that next time around.
I don't want to say anything about it until I hear it. So we'll see about that.
Okay, I'm writing it down because we will not remember for next time.
We want to shout out to Conversion. The beer we're having tonight is Fence Rider. It's a English ale. Is that what it is?
English style IPA.
Very, very good.
5.5%. I thought it was more, but 5.5. So it's easy to drink.
Yes, very easy to drink.
This is my go-to drink over there now.
Yeah, it is.
And we got it in the cans. It's very good.
Very good. I stayed away from the 9s and the 10s.
Good. That's good.
Yep. So everything was cool. Well, Brittany took care of me.
As always.
Brittany took care of me, and I got out of there. So that was the best thing.
So no slaying for you this time.
Nope.
No 9%ers, because then Big Dog won't be able to do anything.
I won't be able to do this. We wouldn't be doing this now if I did the 9%ers.
No, we wouldn't.
And we're not gonna, like lie to you or anything. But I get fucked up on them.
He does, and sometimes we act like we're going to do a show, and then I look at him, and it's like, no, we're not going to do a show. Because even if we did one, we wouldn't run it because it'd just be random shit, and Big Dog would be all rah 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 rah.
Yeah, it's not making any sense. So it's been 5%ers tonight,
but they're good.
Yeah,
I think they're really good,
yeah.
And it's been so fucking hot all over the country.
How is the
heat wave?
How is the Pacific Northwest this fucking hot?
I don't know. When we moved up here a couple years ago, we even said, what the fuck is up with this 100 degrees?
Jeez, man. We tried to get away from that.
Yeah.
We left Fresno, where it's going to be like 110 for like a month down there.
Yeah.
How do you survive in that? How do you figure that out?
You're in air conditioning all the time, or you're in a pool.
I was born and raised in Fresno, California.
Yeah.
Dude, you got your ass cooked by that fucking heat, man.
It hardens you.
It does.
No, you don't get used to it. If people who say that they get used to it, no. I lived there most of my life, half of my life, we'll say that. And it still fucking sucks.
Well, you bailed out of there, too. You went to the coast.
And I left because of the heat.
Yes.
Like, that's really the reason I left.
So do you think if you never would have went to the coast, you never would have met me?
Oh, my gosh. And then we'd never have this show.
We never would have had anything together. All that love. Cherish each other's souls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think about that all the time.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
I'm just kidding. No.
You didn't think about it today before the show. What did AC do before we do the show? She's sleeping on the couch in the lobby.
I was
and the air conditioner.
In the AC.
Yeah.
Because I deserve a day to do nothing because it's fucking hot as hell. Although, like I say that, it's 90 something here, it's not.
It seems like ever since Snacks has been here, it's been a party. We've been partying like every couple of days. Snacks
and then we moved my parents.
Moved your parents.
And I just had no downtime.
No downtime at all.
And it's been hot, so this is a good reason to not do anything.
Speaking of moving your parents, so we're sitting over there the other day, and we're chilling out, and and your dad's in his recliner, and I'm sitting in a little couch. And, it's warm outside, and I did some work over there, and he just keeps complaining and complaining and complaining about stuff. Finally, I snap up. Come on, old man. Let's go get a beer. Go get a drink. I get him out of there.
Yes.
It was a relief when he left.
It was calmer.
It was calmer.
Well, and it's not like he wasn't even being mean at that time. He was just dementia and just asking about the same question. So it was a new question, but the same question.
Same question, new question.
New question,
so
but
when
same
I got
question
him
over
over to the bar, he didn't have any questions. He just chilled out. He said there wasn't enough bourbon in his drink. So I had Chris. Let's go ahead and talk about it because we're going to be there next Friday.
Next week for Brews Travelers.
Brews Travelers. Yeah, we're going to be out again.
Again.
And so I had Chris double up his drink. And he was so happy when he got home.
He was. It was funny. He was smiling and he was walking crooked. It was funny.
Yeah, we had a good time, man.
Which I don't understand because he swills that brandy down like nothing. But... I don't know how he was all tipsy after that, but...
Oh, he was drinking, they didn't give him in the little glass. They gave him the big-ass fucking glass.
Like a beer glass?
Yes, a beer glass full of fucking bourbon. So that's why he was tipsy and hanging on the chair when we got there.
Yeah, he was having a good time, I guess. Telling you stories, which you don't have to repeat because I don't want to hear them again.
I'll just tell one. I got one.
I don't want to hear it again.
What? Those were good stories.
Some of them I don't want to hear again.
It's like when he's 22 and stuff.
Oh, gosh. Damn. I can only imagine.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
If you want to tell a story, go ahead.
Okay,
I'll just try not to listen.
Your dad was a player when he was 22.
Apparently. That's what he says.
He was a womanizer and a player.
I don't see how, but I guess.
Yeah, I know. But, back then. And he told me a couple of stories. And one of the stories he told me was...
Is this going to be a gross one? I got to take my headphones off?
One of the stories he told me was, don't tell anybody this story. So I'm not telling it.
So you're going to tell it?
Nope. I'm not going to fucking tell it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear it because it's probably going to be nasty. That guy's lived a lot of years.
You have no idea. So...
Yeah, I don't want to know.
I had the rattlesnake out for a drink. It was a good time. We had a beautiful time.
I'm glad that you guys had fun.
Yeah.
You gotta get him a haircut next time and then go have another drink and give my mom a break so she can sit there and have her little root beer floats.
But the thing is like when I take them, she's already like, if we're gone an hour and a half, she starts worrying what the hell's going on.
Well, see, I don't know. In her mind, I guess, if we were to go out and have a couple beers, like 2, at a brewery like we do, which we have normally more than 2.
Yes, we do. Thank you, breweries.
Yes, thank you to all the ones around.
Yes.
But she's worried that about driving home that, we must be drunk. It's like, no, we're not drunk. It's not that much,
No.
But so I think that's what she worries about. And I did text you because it had been an hour and a half, and I just want to make sure everything was fine. If he was still in a good mood, everything was good. And then you guys end up coming back anyway. So
here's the deal. If I'm back in 20 minutes or a half hour, then everything wasn't fine.
Yeah.
So if me and your dad are out for hour and a half, I got him. He's good. He's fine. He had a great time. The stories, just to get him to talk and open up. You got to admit, though, AC, he just sits in that recliner all day.
Because that's what he chooses to do.
You know what? He does that 20-30%. His body and everything else wants to do something else.
Yeah.
So me taking him somewhere, is that something else for him?
Well, yeah, and that's why when we're doing stuff around their house, we try to get him involved because he needs to do something.
Yeah, there's a couple times where he's been in the way, but other than that...
But he tries.
Well,
he tries
next weekend we're going over there. We're going to treat the fence. So we're going to see what the fuck happens with that.
I'll let him help you out there.
No.
I'll be in the house with my mom.
No. You're going to... I need you to guide my electrical cord because if he guides it, he'll just fall asleep and the thing will unplug.
Oh, it'll unplug for sure. He'll walk across the street. But, okay, so speaking of that, we have been very lucky that, although he has dementia, and that is a hard thing.
Yeah, I know.
But physically, for the most part, neither him nor my mom, I'm knock on wood because now something's going to happen.
Well, no.
They fall, but they have not broken any bones yet.
Well, let me stop you there. You say we've been very lucky, and we have been because they're here. Mm-hmm. And you have been a champion to keep them rolling along. Because if they were down there in that shithole, Reedley, they wouldn't be with us anymore.
It's not a shithole. I did grow up there.
No, it's a shithole. And it's really hot, and who wants to live down there? So
lots of people live there.
Yeah. Whatever. If they were down there without you being around there, they probably wouldn't be with us anymore.
Mm-hmm. I guess, yes, but they have not.
And I'm not going to cut that out.
Okay. All right. They have not broken any bones. They've had their things, and we're trying to work on my dad's esophagus problem and all that stuff.
He has fallen down. He has hit the ground a couple times, and he still pops right back.
He still gets up, has not broken bones. That's what I'm saying. He has black eye, the same black eye, same as grape. My mom's fallen a bunch of times, eating face full of dirt from the carpet. It's like, I got a vacuum. It's like, but they both get up, and they're okay.
I'm not. Come on, somebody needs to make sure she doesn't fall down.
Well, she fell, and then she's like, yeah. And then my face hit the carpet. I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, and it was just dusty. I'm like, well, you got a vacuum. That's a sign. You got a vacuum, so in case your face hits the floor, it's not dirty. So it's funny. It's funny because she got up and she was okay.
So when she got up, did she have like a drip thing on her side of her?
That was at the old house, so yeah, I can only imagine how fucking dirty and dusty it was.
So this is what we deal with.
But yeah,
this is what we deal.
So that's hilarious because if you know my mom, I mean, I'm sure she jumped up and she was probably laughing. Like if I had been there, I would have gotten her up, made sure it was okay, and then started laughing.
Did she have a puff of dust in her hair too from hitting the fucking ground?
She probably had to go take a shower. It was just dust all over.
Oh my God.
No, but that was funny. But my point is that I just found out today that my uncle, my dad's brother, Wild Bill.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Fell.
Love him. He's awesome.
He's awesome. Crazy.
We were over we were at your sister's house one time. I walked outside and everybody in this family on your father's side likes to drink in the street.
Yeah.
With the fucking the door open in the back of the car.
The trunk open.
Everybody's drinking their ass off. And I'm gonna say it because they already know. When we got married, I remember just looking out the front door of the church, and all the Lammases had their trunks open.
Yeah.
That's it. Mm-hmm. And I said I was going to say it, so I said it. They all had their trunks open. Everybody's drinking, and this is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
It wasn't 10 o'clock in the morning.
Somebody's getting married. Somebody's getting married. Yeah.
Hey, that's what they like to do.
Yeah.
That's funerals, weddings, birthday parties, whatever.
Yep,
baby showers.
Back to Uncle Bill, great guy.
Wild Bill.
Uncle when I walked out of the house, your sister's house, he was holding up a bottle of wild turkey. Mm-hmm. Get over here and do a drink with me. I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Your dad was already out there. He was like,
oh yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's his family.
He was sitting in the cactus, kind of chilling out. Something.
Well, he fell. Wild Bill fell. My point. Oh. Wild Bill fell. Broke his hip apparently a few days ago.
Damn.
Had surgery. Is in rehab right now, and he's doing well. So, and he's younger than my dad. So my dad's 92. He's actually going to be 93 this year, right?
Yep.
And Wild Bill's 87. I think we figured out he's 87.
He's the same way, though. He's mean and honoring.
Well, yeah, he is. And he hops around like my dad does. But apparently, my uncle does not like buying shoes that actually fit. He buys the cheap ones, whatever's on sale, and they don't fit him. They're too big, but he still buys them. And so he's walking around with, who knows, size 12 shoe for a size 10 foot. I don't know. Oh. So no wonder he falls. Jeez, man. But he fell. He's doing okay now.
He's doing better now, right?
He's doing better now.
Yeah.
And I still go back. My parents have not done that yet. And I'm very thankful that they have not done that.
Well, you know what? I think they're going to be fine. They're here.
I hope they don't do anything now that I said this, but
they're in the Pacific Northwest.
they are still in the heat.
Yeah,
But not like in Texas, like my sister's family, where it's 100 and it feels like 113 or something.
I'll tell you what. I tell you what. I miss Love Panda. That was my best band I ever put together.
Yeah,
I really do. I mean, my that band was amazing. I miss them. They were great. It was a good time.
My oldest niece just came back from Europe.
She made it back? You find out she made it back?
She was supposed to come back today. I assume we would hear if she didn't.
Do you want to text your sister right now and ask her if she came back?
Text my sister?
Yeah, just text her. Say,
no, I'll text the niece and make sure she's fine.
I mean, there's some stuff going on. Yeah,
but no, I assume we would have heard if she didn't make it.
Yeah.
So I'm sure she made it.
Yeah, I'm glad she's back.
So she's out world traveling.
She cannot grow up anymore. She needs to stay where she's at.
She's 16.
I know, but you know what? I need those girls to stay like girls in there, stuff in there.
I know.
I mean, fuck it. We're gonna get.
That's what happens.
We're gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
We're gonna fucking cry.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
But so some good news though that Bigdog wants to talk about. He's been talking about it for the past 2 days.
What is that? I'm pregnant?
It's a new relationship that's in the news.
Oh, how did I fucking forget about that?
I don't know. It's written down even.
You know, I am a garbage collector. So when I see shit like on Yahoo and stuff and I see garbage, I collect it. I just collect it in. I'm like the truck.
To tell me.
I'm like the truck that pulls up in front of your house and just picks up the shit.
You're like SpongeBob in that one where he's got the garbage bag on his head and tissue box on his foot.
I'm picking up the shit. And finally, the world is going to be a better place now. I was so worried about that because we don't talk politics.
Right.
But the left and the right, full of shit, criminals. I'm so happy that Kim Kardashian, the brilliant, intelligent human being she is they're saying she's hooking up with the most hated quarterback in the National Football League. And what's his name again? I don't get it.
Oh, yeah. He's your favorite.
Tom Thumb? Is that it? No. Yeah. Is that Tom Thumb?
Yeah, Tom Thumb.
Oh, Tom Thumb. So, yeah.
Tom Brady.
They're saying that Kardashian is hooking up with Tom Brady. Now, hold on a second. I give him props because with all the filtered lenses and the makeup and all the shit, she don't look too bad. You know what I'm saying? She looks pretty good. So, but where she's been with the huge dicks, Tom, you need to put a 2x4 on your back so you don't fall in.
Well, we don't know how big Tom Brady is.
Yeah, please, come on.
What? We don't know.
How do you follow up fucking what's his name? Pete Davidson?
Oh yeah.
And then Yee? How do you follow that up?
Yeah, well.
And the one thing that
one basketball player guy that never remember his name.
Blake, something like that, yeah. And then the video that made her who she is.
Ray J? Was it Ray J?
Yeah. How do you follow that up, Tom? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Tom?
I don't know what he's going to do.
She's got more money than you do.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know, but we won't get into that. That's a whole other show.
But Tom, probably after being with Giselle, he wants a little. He wants some booty to slap.
No. Wait a second.
You don't think he does that?
You said he wants a little.
No, first I said that, but then I took that back. Yeah. He wants some booty.
Come on, man. From what I'm hearing, how do you follow up to Pete Davidson? Come on. I mean,
take a shower, be clean.
Obviously, they're bucking up to that guy for one reason.
I don't know
massive Johnson.
I don't.
You don't think so?
He's probably got tattoos on that too. And it probably looks all nasty and no.
Wore out, huh?
He's just I don't understand. Why do we always? We talked about Pete Davidson on that one show that we listened to from earlier today. Why is it always coming back to him?
I'll tell you what.
Because he's nasty.
I didn't have anything, so I just figured I'd bring him into the show.
No. Yeah, to make me go, that's so gross. At least Tom Brady's somewhat attractive.
Oh, hold on. Let me back this up. I need to throw something at you. What can I throw at you? I need to throw something at you.
He looks like a quarterback.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got no schlong.
I don't know if he's got a schlong or not.
How's he going to keep up with that? Kardashians.
Well, that I don't know.
Wore out.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
And the sisters with Travis.
The alien.
That's getting worn out too.
I mean,
I'm sure Travis is probably huge.
Well, I'll fucking give Travis, props. He's a fucking great drummer.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it. Killer band. You turned me on to that band. I had no idea who the fuck they were.
How did you not know who Blink-182 was?
I didn't care.
Oh, well, you didn't care.
Yeah, I didn't care. So you turned me on to that killer drummer.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks like an alien. He needs to grow his hair out. He needs to do something.
He does need to grow his hair out.
So what you're saying, he's got a schlong too, right?
Well, I thought that we had talked about that before. I thought you're the one that told me. And he was with a porn star before, so he's got to be something.
22 or 3, I don't know. I have no idea.
We got to start writing down, or people, if you're listening, take a shot every time we talk about a dick. Schlong.
Okay, here you go. Ready?
Something like
that. Yeah. I'll take one right
because
now.
Because we talk about them.
We do.
A lot, actually,
we do.
And really Big Dog's the one that brings them up. So
you know what? I don't know why.
But I've been bringing them up for 20 years.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead.
A little bit longer than that. She's bringing right.
Yeah, no,
out.
you're right. Probably, more than 20
I
years.
got a video of her bringing one up, getting it done.
Not as popular as Kim's.
No. Oh no. How was that so popular though? I mean, it wasn't really much of nothing, and then it just blew the fuck up. And then here we go. Ryan Seacrest produces the Kardashians on E! Network.
Oh, bad idea.
Oh, boo, boo, hoo, hoo.
Mm-hmm.
Bullshit. So why are we not popular? Why am I not in this movie, as Nicolas Cage would say? I don't know. We already talked about that, though.
We talked about Renfield. That was a good movie.
And every time I see, because we don't pay for the fucking cable because it's too expensive and they're clowns. So we have Roku and stuff. So every time I see that Renfield thing on there, man, Nick looks like a killer fucking vampire. He still looks really good.
I bet he liked doing that too.
I think that's how he is in real life. He's
kind of just crazy.
He's probably like that, He's probably dressed up like a vampire on his island somewhere. Fuck it, yeah.
Yeah, he might be. Yeah. Jeez.
So I have a question for you, AC.
Oh no.
I got a question. I'm looking around. I'm always kind of following social media. You're the social media thing.
Oh, yes, I'm the director.
And then I see, like, how are these fuckers, like, dumping $17 million on an island? How are they doing that? How do you get $17 million? Where do you get it?
I wish I knew. I don't have it. Otherwise, I would be doing that, too. I'd buy myself an island. I'd be somewhere you wouldn't even see me. I'd be hiding in the bushes.
Hiding in the bushes. Peeing in the bushes.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. That's going to segue into this. But yes, I have been peeing. Well, I probably shouldn't as long. Well.
No.
Some people
leave your work name out of it and just talk about people.
So, most people don't know my other main job that I do, right?
Yep.
But recently I have been working. Yes.
Stripper.
I've been working really long hours. Long hours.
Long.
And sometimes I'm out in the wilderness, right? And there's no bathroom. And men, they have it easy.
Oh, you just flip it out and go.
Because they got their schlongs to hang out. So take a shot, schlong, take a shot.
Piss in a Gatorade bottle. We don't care.
Yeah. Or you just pull off to the side of the road, open the door, and pee outside.
Oh,
right?
or like me, I just don't pull over, just hang it out the window.
Or you could do that. Oh, yes. Sure. That's why I'm with you.
Just drop it out. Drop it out the window, let her fly. Fucking look,
yeah, right.
And if the cops see it, they think it's just a dog's tail wagging
Oh my gosh. 2 shots for when Big Dog pats himself on the back with his schlong.
I had one shot. I didn't even get the 9% beers.
So you did have one shot today.
I had one. And then
you lie. You said
I didn't lie?
You said you didn't.
Did you ask me if I had one?
I did.
Oh shit. Yeah, I had one. Sorry. So and then I left. I got out and I brought your favorite beer to the studio.
Thank you.
Yep.
So my point again was that I've had to pee outside. But then actually that wasn't like my main point. My main point was that I have been working long hours, which is why I have not posted the YouTube for when we're at Tallman Brewing.
That's a pretty good excuse.
That is my excuse. So I need to.
I've had people ask me where that is.
Yes, and the audio is up. So if you're just listening to audio, then you're all good.
They want to see
those people.
They want to see Aaron and Kim on the video.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Aaron and Kim want to see themselves on the video too.
Tomorrow.
So it will be posted before this show hits the air.
Tomorrow, hungover night, you're going to get that.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I'm going to post it. But that's part of why. That's kind of what I was getting to, that I haven't done it. I've been slacking, haven't done it. So there you go. I'm going to do it.
She's been relaxing.
Today I was relaxing.
Because it was hot today, and everything was closed off in here, and the air's on.
But Kitty's out.
No, Rock and Roll Kitty, for some reason, I have no fucking idea why she does this. It's 100 fucking degrees outside, and she's laying right there where the heat is. And when you look out there, you look outside, you're like, come on, girl, come in. She's all, eyes are all watered.
She's asleep. She likes it.
I don't get why she likes that.
I don't either.
But she does. She does.
Yeah. Well, my mom's cat, she's laying in the sun all day long.
Yep.
Stretched out. It's warm, but, they like it.
So let me run this down.
They're cray-cray.
When you go over to the mom's place, it's 3 old people, not 2.
Right.
You got that cat.
The cat's old, too.
The cat's old, but she still rolls.
She does. She gets up when I go over there. She lets me take her outside. She will ask for food and everything.
Yep.
So, yeah. So I'm going to post the video. I will, I swear.
Yep, she will. Coming up, here's the deal. Now, I had a chance to sit in on, I don't usually watch these things, movie reviews with AC. And I just happened to stumble in there when she's watching it, and I watched a little bit of this thing. Now, if I'm going to give it 1 to 5 stars, what are you doing? If I'm going to give it 1 to 5 stars.
Photo history.
Let me get to this first.
Yes.
The movie review is going to be bitching. I don't know if she's going to give it 1 to 5 stars. Okay. What do you want to do?
I was going to say.
We haven't done this in a while.
Right. We haven't done this in a while because we kind of had a little lull there in the conversation. So I was going to say, hey, we're going to do this. So we pulled a number.
Lull. We had a lull.
We had a lull. We get lulls every once in a while.
She knows all the big words. I don't know the big words.
Lull. It's just L-U-L-L. Four letters. That's not a big word.
Balls?
That's not a big word.
No, it's not. So you got.
But when we were at Tallman, then we were talking about Andrew doing the peyote.
Yeah, you have to get the video up so people can see the video.
I'm going to.
It's hilarious. The whole thing is.
I hope you guys listened to it already, though.
The audio, but not the video.
So. Well, I know because the video's not up yet.
Yeah, it is.
So so we haven't done Big Dog's photo history in a while.
Photo history.
Pull the number.
What we're talking about photo history is in the Razor Sharp Studios. I have tons of pictures around us of me hanging with Van Halen, Nikki Sixx, Vince Neil, Lita Ford, fucking Jackal, all this stuff up in here. Skid Row, all these pictures that we have. And then when AC was hanging with Godsmack, and of course Motley Crue and all this other stuff. So we've numbered these, and I'm going to tell a story about each one, how I get them. So we picked one tonight. We already took it out. It was number 17.
19.
Right? 17.
Oh my God! 19. You keep saying 17.
I don't know.
Even looking at it.
So we're gonna count. We're gonna count that one down there, right?
Okay.
Count that one, or do you not want to count that one?
We already counted, and it's that one right there.
The one on the right.
So just do that.
Randy Rhoads. Here's the deal. Randy Rhoads playing a Les Paul. Looks like a custom. Day on the Green in Oakland, California. I mean, that's when Ozzy was in his prime with his solo tour, and Randy, killer guitar player, and that's where that comes from. A Day on the Green, Oakland, California. The reason you can see that is because there's grass behind them amps up there, and that's where they put the stage right up against that, the grass part of it all.
Oh.
So yeah, Randy Rhoads. I think it was. I think 90 or 83, 84, Day on the Green, Oakland, California, when Bill Graham actually used to put those together. So
was he in a band there, or was it him playing with his own band?
Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I just said Randy Rhoads, Ozzy Osbourne's guitar player.
Yes, but
and they're playing.
So
there.
Ozzy, he was playing with Ozzy. when you said Ozzy, I thought about something else. So, okay, he was in Ozzy's band.
Yes.
Playing there.
That's what
I don't pay attention to you all the time either. Like, you don't pay attention to me.
Oh, my God. Somebody get us a beer. we're rolling right along now. Somebody give us a beer. So.
I didn't know that you meant he was in that band. I thought, Ozzy played there too.
You know what? Randy's not going to play Day on the Green by himself.
Well, I don't know.
This is when Ozzy
I don't even know who
him.
this is.
This is when Ozzy plucked him from Quiet Riot and the Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman. And I'm thinking this is in between the Blizzard of the Oz and the Diary of a Madman. So, long time ago, killer show. I was right there when it was going on. Mm-hmm. Killer fucking show. So that's it.
That was it?
That's number 19.
You don't have any more stories about that?
No, I mean, other than that, we got fucked up. We went to the strip bar. Yeah,
you probably did, yeah.
We went to the strip bar and had a blast. We all poured in the strip bar. And when I was doing rock radio up in San Jose at a radio station called 92KSJO, good luck, everybody else. That was the rock station. And I was doing that. Everybody would come to that show. Mm-hmm. And we were just hanging out. And it was free. It didn't cost us nothing. So...
Because you're with the radio station.
Yeah, because I'm with the radio station. Mm-hmm. So, awesome show. Killer fucking show. Randy Rhoads playing that fucking, called it the Pearl fucking Les Paul or something like that. Really cool. I was a big fan of his Polka Dot Flying V.
Mm-hmm. You had one, didn't you?
I had Carl Sandoval fucking build that for me. It was the second one to his. Mm. You know who owns that now? Kurt Hammett from Metallica.
Oh.
I sold it to
get it back.
I sold it to a Guitar Center in San Francisco, and I heard he came in and he bought it. So pretty cool. I never should have sold that.
No,
it was a bad motherfucker. So, but that's the story of that picture. Hopefully, when we do another show, I'll pick something else and we'll talk about that. Speaking of other shows, oh shit, we got some crazy shit coming. I'm not gonna let it out of the bag.
Okay.
But you got to stick around. You got to listen to the shows down the road a little bit, because we have something that I think is going to be absolutely fucking nuts. I think it will be good.
I think it would be entertaining if we can pull it off.
I think you guys can. If anybody can, you two can do it. So
it's going to be a spin-off, though.
Yeah.
Of the Big Dog and AC show.
It is.
But 2 different characters.
Way different characters.
It's going to be way different. Well,
yeah.
It's going to be different than this.
Yeah.
It'll be more paranormal. Still drunk people. Shocking.
Yeah, but I think paranormal is going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. So, AC, are you guys going to take it out on the road or just talk about it in the studio?
Well, when we're doing our planning here, trying to get ready for our first episode, we have been talking about going out and spending the night somewhere.
You ain't going to do that.
And if we're going to we got to get permission from people, cemeteries and wherever else we're going to try to do haunted places and stuff. If we go out, I think it's going to turn into more like a Blair Witch thing where we're going to have video and stuff. And freak ourselves out or something.
So are you guys going to take the video with you?
Well, no, you're supposed to go with us.
I'm not going out in that shit.
You said you were supposed to go.
Nope.
So undecided how much of it's going to be out there like that. Like maybe part of it can be out there, and then the rest of it with research, in the studio. We talk about it, like to set up. I'm not sure yet. We got to get together and figure out the actual format of the show.
So something's coming.
Something will be coming.
We've working on it. We've kind of got it in the can. Mm-hmm. We're trying to throw it around a little bit and see what we can come up with.
Yes.
Now, can I talk about that damn movie review?
Yes. Go ahead. So I am prepared right now to do it.
Earlier today, AC watched a movie.
I did.
And I just kind of walked out there, scratching my ass, looking around a little bit. I said, "What are you watching?" She goes, "It's not bad. Have a seat. Check it out." Yeah. And I sat down and I almost shit my pants.
No.
The thing was crazy. No. The scare factor in this movie is fucking blow your ass up scare factor. But I'm not going to say any more. Coming up, it's AC's. We're going back. We're going back to the original days of the show. It's AC's movie review.
3, 2,
Schlong.
The new game. This is AC's movie review, by the way.
Yeah.
AC from the Big Dog and AC Show. You're listening to the Big Dog and AC Show from Razor Sharp Studios. On Pandora, iHeart, wherever the fuck you're listening.
Yeah, we're on all the platforms, you know. And I do my little radio show in Fresno, 95.7 The Fox. I'm on 3/7 Saturday, Sunday, and I always talk about our podcast.
Yes.
And you know what? We're on all the platforms.
Yes.
You can get us wherever you want. We're veering away from the video in the studio, and you're looking over here like I'm making.
No, I was burping away.
Something on fire.
I was burping, and I was burping away from the microphone, but thanks for bringing that up.
So we're on all the platforms, and we're on YouTube. And the YouTube stuff is we take it out on the road, and we're going to be. Where are we going to be next Friday? Where are we going to be?
We are going to be at Robin's North Side.
Yeah, we're going to go
in
there.
Lebanon, Oregon.
Yeah, we got Chris, we got Sam, we got Bobby hanging with us. Mm-hmm. We're all going to have a good time over there.
It'll be fun. Maybe we'll get Sam on the mic.
Get Sam on the show?
Yes.
She got pink hair and stuff. That'd be cool as shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It'll be vivid on the video, right?
Yeah. Like a ghost.
Like a ghost.
Yeah. Anyways. This is AC's movie review. What was the movie you watched today?
The movie I watched today was called Lights Out. Did I talk too loud?
No, go ahead. You got it.
Okay, Lights Out.
You don't sound sick anymore.
From 2016.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess I got the mic right in front of my face. I don't know why. Whatever. You got me turned up or something. Lights Out, 2016. PG-13 movie. Okay, PG-13. Do I have to say any more than that?
What is PG-13? What does that mean?
It means parental guidance suggested.
Oh.
And they think that you have to be at least 13 to watch it. That's what those ratings mean. That's
okay.
PG-13.
Okay.
Then there's the Y7, which is like the youth, whatever. Practically anybody can watch that movie.
Really?
Yeah. So this one, though, when Snacks was here. Snacks. This was one of the movies that when we're flipping through Netflix and I try to find like the weirdest, creepiest looking thing that he'll let me put on so he can watch it.
So what she's saying is Snacks doesn't like watching scary movies.
He does not, but at least
funny.
he's more willing to watch things with me than he used to be.
When he's here, it's hilarious. I wish you could come hang out in the house when he's here.
I think we should do a live thing because you can, a live thing on YouTube of us, the camera facing us, me and Snacks, and us watching the movie.
Oh shit!
And then just do like 2 hours of that and see how often he has to pause it to either ask me a question, go to the bathroom, get something to eat or drink. And see how often he's actually on his phone and not watching the movie.
That's his way of getting the fuck out of the room.
I know. He's all, you don't have to pause it. It's all right. It's I'm going to pause it. And you're going to watch this movie with me.
Jeez.
So this was one of the ones that, just from the little trailer that Netflix will play.
What was the name of it?
Lights Out.
Lights Out.
He would not even, he's all, nope, not even going to question.
What he doesn't,
not even going to try.
Snacks does not know what it is, and he's already denying watching the thing.
Yeah, well, because the little trailer they show. Okay,
Snacks.
It is this one guy that is in some warehouse factory type thing where it's got the lights in the ceiling, of course, but they just show they have rings of light. And then there's space, darkness in between, so you gotta walk through all these rings of light. And he's looking down the hallway, and there's a creature squatting down, just black figure. Okay.
Let me stop you there.
But I'm just saying, this is the trailer. This is why Snacks did not want to watch this movie.
Yeah, but it's kind of pretty much like the movie too. I don't watch them because I can't sleep at night. It's not because I can't sleep. It's because I hear noise in the middle of the night. And then I send the cat in like a police dog to take care of it.
Well, no, you said if she looks around, then there's something there.
Well, yeah. When she starts looking around, something's making fucking noise. They could hear from here to 10,000 miles away.
And I just roll over and say, go to sleep.
Nah, you know what? Here's the deal with AC. I could light a bomb off into that room, and she would never wake up.
I'm tired.
She's sleeping. She's snoring.
Tired.
She's twitching.
Yeah, you twitch a lot.
I do.
You're jumping around and shit, and then And then you wake up, you're like, what happened? I'm like, you're kicking all over the place. Like, what the fuck? Oh, my back hurts. It's like, that's why your back hurts. Because you're kicking.
I'm trying to run.
I guess you're jumping over buildings, kicking zombies away. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm running away from the Texas Rangers.
But you're definitely running. At one point, you did like move your legs a little bit back and forth like you're running. It's like, what are you doing?
And you said, damn, he's still alive. That's good, right? Because there's time.
I guess you're still alive in your dream.
If you haven't figured it out, me and AC live together. So here it is. Sometimes I have to touch you because I don't even know if you're fucking breathing when you're sleeping.
Because I don't move?
No, you're just laying there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, shit. How am I going to explain this to the family? How am I going to figure this one out?
Okay, sure.
How am I going to do it? What am I going to do?
Just wave your big schlong out the window and just say, hey, this is what killed her.
You wish. You wish that killed you.
Take a shot, though. That's going to be our new game every time we mention Pete Davidson or big schlongs.
Oh, shit.
Take a shot.
Here we go. Okay. Let's get back to the movie. Yeah.
Well, so the point was, I keep saying that because apparently we keep going off my point. Snacks did not want to watch this because the trailer showed this guy in his long hallway and there's bits of darkness in between, and then he sees a shadowed figure, black figure, squatting down, and he thinks it's some lady that works there. It's like, why would that lady be sitting? Anyways, and he calls out the lady's name and it's like, no, it's not her. And then he turns away and then looks back, and then the figure's there, and then the lights, of course, go off because they're motion sensor. So then it all goes dark, and then he's waving his arm like to do the motion so it turns on, and then the figure's standing straight up right in front of him, and then kills him, basically.
How's it kill him?
But it does, gets him in the dark, like it kills all the lights and stuff, and then it like grabs him. It's got long nails, so it like slashes him, throws him against the wall, blah, 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 blah.
Kind of like Kevin, what's his name?
Pete Davidson with his big song.
No. Kind of like what's his name? The guy, the big Hollywood star, just divorced his wife. Kind of like that. Kevin Costner.
Oh,
she raised war. Got like $300,000 a month from that guy.
Now, how do you? Why do you need that much money a month?
$300,000 a month, and I haven't heard anything else other than the fact that that's what she got. She wanted more. She got that, and I think she got. I don't know if she got a house or something out of it too.
That's not his first wife, right?
But no, and you know what? We don't know the facts. We don't know why she wanted to get out of there, but I can only imagine. Being a millionaire, movie star, big deal, trying to deal with someone like that. That'd be fucking crazy.
They probably, yeah. They'd probably think that they could do whatever they want, and then you're just whatever. And
you're just there with the kids, and I get it, man.
Maybe I don't know how he is. I
don't
really
either.
Don't know.
I think
he was horrible in Robin Hood.
Yeah,
he really sucked, but he was good in Field of Dreams.
And he was good in what was the one, the water one,
Waterworld.
Waterworld.
That was a horrible movie. He got such bad reviews on it.
I know, but the best part of that movie was Triple Horn, buck naked, standing there. What a beautiful...
That's the only thing you remember out of that movie.
I don't remember any other shit in that movie.
That's why you think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Because that movie sucks.
She's fucking tanned up and good night.
Kevin Costner cannot do any kind of accent. He's just blah.
So
he's
finally,
just blah.
AC starts talking about new segment on the show.
What?
AC talks about actors individually. Because we're going to get in. Now we've talked about Kevin Costner. We're going to talk
about the top 5 worst actors.
We're going to talk about Nicolas Cage in that vampire thing that we watched, which was not bad. Not bad. I think he was good in it. It's Nick, man. Nick's going to go bananas.
He's campy, and that's the way he is, and that's his character. That's his style. He's over the top.
Yeah.
And if you like that, which I do like him, I think
we've watched a lot of his movies.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah.
But that's not this movie. No. So anyways, after that trailer, Snacks did not want to watch this movie, so I'm like, I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to watch this movie. PG-13, I found out after the fact, or after I clicked on it. So it starts off with that one guy. Okay, he gets killed. So there's a mother. Her name is Sophie. She has her son named Martin.
And she's the one that was in the Superman video
Well, Maria Bello is Sophie.
With Henry
Cavill.
We won't talk about that because
we can talk about Henry Cavill all you want.
Every time we talk about Henry Cavill, AC gets a boner. So we have to stop that immediately. But she was the mom. He just looks
so good.
She was the mom.
Okay.
The Superman.
And Kevin Costner wasn't he the dad too?
Yeah, he was the dad too.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
Horrible Kevin Costner.
Hey, Kevin, I got to reach out to you.
Kevin.
Because if you can dump like $300,000 on your ex-wife, can you just send a measly little fucking podcast guy about $5,000? What do you think?
I would take $100,000 for the whole year. Not even per month. This whole year.
Give me $5,000. That's all I need.
You want $5,000?
Kev, can you put me in the paperwork?
Yeah, marry him first.
No, I'm not going to marry him.
Why
but then
not?
again, I could.
You could.
Yeah, and then just divorce him right away and get the money.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what they do? Is that?
I don't know, but we're getting too off the track here.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, mother, Maria Bello, Sophie. Her son, Martin, he's about, I don't know, what, 10,
he's the
10 or 11?
One.
No. And then his dad is the one that gets killed like the first 5 minutes of the movie. So then also, Sophie has an older daughter who's living on her own, where her dad, they thought he just ran out on them. Like one day he just ran out, okay? So Sophie's kind of, she's not really goth, but she's into like the heavier metal stuff, I guess, black fingernails kind of stuff, and she's still not really goth, but anyways.
AC, how come you never wore black fingernails?
I don't know.
Did you ever?
I just never really did.
You think about it?
No.
Do your toenails and your fingernails black?
No, I really never thought about it. One time for Halloween, I found this nail polish that it was clear, but it had black and orange glitter, which was super awesome, and I loved it.
How old were you?
I don't know, like 20.
No.
It was awesome, but it was hard as fucking hell to get it off. That glitter would not come off. So I haven't used that anymore because it was a pain in the ass, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, and if you want to see what we look like on our Halloween show, you can do that. YouTube.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I didn't have that nail polish then.
Sweaty.
You're hijacking my movie review.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, so the older daughter, has her boyfriend, whatever, and then she ends up being called to the school to pick up her younger brother, half brother, after he keeps falling asleep in class. So she goes over there, picks him up, takes him to the house, and the mother, I guess they couldn't reach the mother, so then finally she goes over there, whatever, and the mom has been having conversations with this ghost and acting basically like this spirit, this ghost is just part of what she's doing, and she counts this ghost spirit as part of the family. So when she says, okay, all three of us are going to watch a movie, she means that her, the son, and the ghost are going to watch a movie or go do this or do that. And then she actually talks to this ghost. So the son heard her talking and keeping him up at night, and she's like, oh no, it's okay, go to bed, everything's fine, whatever. So apparently though, when the daughter was growing up, this same ghost was around, and after her dad left, I guess it was a really hard time. Like the ghost was really kind of scary, and of course it's in the dark, and that's the whole point, where this ghost doesn't like the light. And so then after, when the daughter was old enough to leave, she left. So then the son is still there, and his dad died, gets killed, like we said. Thank you. Here's Bigdog with another beer. Thank you so much. So this ghost has basically been part of the family life for a long time, but they're trying to say that, like, of course no one believes the kids, and they really don't believe the mother either. So they put the mother on antidepressants and all that kind of stuff. And so then the daughter, when she goes over there to take the kid home and then talk with the mom and stuff, she's like, are you still taking your meds? And there's just family conflict. But then the daughter, Rebecca is her name, she does remember growing up that ghost was there. What?
Well, one thing I noticed about Rebecca, the daughter, they make them like beautiful, attractive people in these movies, but their eyes are just scared the whole time through. So if you really watch that movie, you're going to notice that her eyes, when that camera locks on her, scared like shit for what's going on in there. So I think the boy was the one that was possessed.
Well, you are wrong, because he was not. The mother was, because when Rebecca starts going back to the house and being involved in the mother and all this stuff again, she does she looks in her stepfather's office, and apparently he had been researching who this Diana is, what the spirit is called, who this Diana was, and why she's involved with the mother, what the history is with that.
Let me jump in like Columbo. How do you remember this stuff? I mean,
sometimes I don't remember this in a very cohesive, like, straight line, so that's why I'm rambling.
So, are you possessed?
No.
You're not possessed?
With the beer.
You're possessed with the beer. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways,
I just want to know how you remember it.
Okay, well, I don't fully always remember stuff, and that's why I kind of ramble on instead of just going in a brief synopsis of the movie. I'm like talking about the whole fucking movie. Okay, so I said who the characters were.
What?
Synopsis. Okay, I talked about who the characters were. Okay.
Yes.
They find out, that the stepfather had been doing research on who Diana was and who Diana was to the mother, Sophie.
So is that
the daughter looks at the research? What?
So is that why Diana's coming back? Is that why she's?
I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, okay.
If you let me tell you.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, because spoiler, this is from 2016, so if you haven't seen it already, then, whatever. Watch it. Don't watch it. Don't listen if you don't want to hear what the deal is. But as this being PG-13,
that's a disclosure.
As this being PG-13, it's going to be somewhat predictable. There's not going to be some weird, crazy, outlandish shit. It's going to be something that's kind of reasonable, I guess. I don't know, that you can probably kind of figure out. So when the mother was younger, she was put in a mental institution for depression. There she met this other girl that was there named Diana.
And they killed her.
And Diana had a light sensitivity issue to where if she was in the sun, she would get blisters and burn and that kind of stuff, which is an actual legitimate issue, I think. But probably back then it wasn't. So they were trying to do light therapy on this girl. I think they said she was 13. Try to do light therapy on her. Somehow, I think they put too much light on her, and all they show is that she basically just like ash, like she basically burst into flame and just went out.
Once again, stupid fucking mistake.
Yeah. Well, you know, mental institutions, they just, back then, I don't know what year that was supposed to be, but a lot of them do weird, crazy shit and experiment on people.
Well, yeah, and it's like earlier we were watching TV, and we don't have cable because it's too much. So we were flipping around, and we got a Columbo show going on, and they had these animals in cages, and I don't like seeing that shit. I don't understand how people could just put an animal in a cage. So it's the same thing, what you're talking about. It's like, how do you experiment on a live thing? How do you do it?
Lots of people do it.
How do you do it?
They used to do it way more often then than they do now, of course.
How do you do it and go home and like sleep and hang out?
Well, if you ever watch House on Haunted Hill.
No, I probably won't. Nope.
That was a very good movie. But creepy as shit. Like, especially when they're looking through the video camera and then she sees the crazy doctor experimenting on people. It's actually, we should watch that movie. That's a very good movie. House on Haunted Hill.
What was the one we saw the other day? What's her name from the 70s show on it? She was like the... it was American Psycho 2 or something?
Yeah,
Psycho Her, something like that. Man, that was pretty cool. That was cool in the beginning. We never finished that.
We didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then Diana ends up being killed, I guess, accidentally by these people trying to do the stuff.
Shit, dumbasses.
But there was a rumor that Diana was evil, which is part of why they put her in this mental institution. She had been locked in her basement. Her dad killed himself and said that she was in his head. So got this rumor that she was evil. So then they were trying to imply that when she met Sophie, the mother, back then, she got in her head and made her think that they were friends and stuff, but she was really only friendly with her when Sophie was down. So when she was depressed, or like when the father of Rebecca took off, then Diana came back. And then I guess she must have went away again. And so then when she got married to this other guy, and then that guy gets killed, so then Diana comes back, that kind of thing. So she's only around when she's at her worst, kind of thing. But Sophie talks to her like she's just a normal person, like she's part of the thing, but she tries to keep her away from the kids and whatever. And then eventually Diana does not want to be sent away anymore. She feels that the kids are threatening her situation, so she goes after the kids.
So Diana's the creepy thing that's creeping
Diana's
around.
The ghost, yeah. And so she doesn't like the threat of being sent away again, that kind of thing. So she wants to keep Sophie all to herself. So there's a lot of creepy shit. There's a lot of jump scares.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've already said basically everything, but...
I was there. I actually sat down and watched a little bit of that with you. I don't usually sit in on those movies.
Yeah, I was surprised you did.
Yeah, I was sitting there for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, fuck, that thing was pretty creepy, man. And not creepy, gory, bloody, scary. Scary.
Right.
Make you jump. It'll make you fucking jump.
I can definitely see if Snacks was sitting there with me, he would have jumped 10 feet out of the couch.
I would have actually. He jumped 10 feet out of the couch when Rock and Roll Kitty jumped up on him.
I know, it scared him. He's like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So I think this actually would have been very fun to watch with him, but he didn't want to watch it. He's like, hell's no, because then all the lights on in the house. Everything would be lit up. He'd have a flashlight.
He'd be barbecuing at like 2 a.m.
No, he'd be making sure all the lights are on.
Yeah, Dad. That's all I can remember hearing.
So ultimately,
what do you give it?
Ultimately, without saying exactly how this ghost gets vanquished, because it is kind of a different ending than I would think PG-13 would have. So that was somewhat unexpected for the type of movie.
Yeah.
And it was good.
Right.
Because it was different than I thought it was going to be.
Everybody's just hanging on.
Yeah.
To see what you're going to give it. Because you've never given anything a 5.
Well, this is not going to be a 5. This is PG-13.
3 years.
This is not going to be a 5. This is PG-13. So this, I'm giving it 2.5.
What?
Only because maybe this would be scary for people who don't watch this stuff all the time. But there were a lot of jump scares, and like I say, the ending was slightly different than what I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, because it wasn't horror. It wasn't. Well, they call it horror, but it was okay. It was an entertaining movie. I will say it was entertaining. I didn't hate it, and I would watch it again. But as far as it being like a top horror type thing, no, 2.5. And I really feel like Snacks could have watched it knowing the story now that I've explained it.
Then you would have gave it a 4.5 because Snacks would have been going.
That's something we with the PG-13 movies. I think
we need to grade that too.
Obviously,
his jumpiness.
Yeah, they take off the gore. And I'm not going to talk about this other movie because we keep talking about it, even though it sucked. I'm not going to talk about that other movie, but there's gore, so that is definitely like an TVMA type movie.
Right.
But PG-13 movies, they don't have all that because they can't.
No.
So they have to have more of the jump scares and more of the spooky music and the darkness and all that kind of stuff because that's what they can get away with for PG-13.
2.5.
So 2.5 beers out of 5.
Damn.
So yes, but it was an entertaining movie. I didn't hate it.
What was the name of the movie?
It was called Lights Out.
Lights Out.
How did you feel for that little bit that you saw?
A little clip?
Yeah, the little bit that you saw.
The chick had a great ass. I thought that was a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
She had, that's what they do. They show you that beautiful butt in those shows. Mm-hmm. The mom, I already knew she was like the mom of Superman years ago.
Oh, gosh.
So I knew that. And I don't know. I mean...
You need to watch the whole movies with me.
But here's the deal. It doesn't scare me. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to jump and oh shit. But at 3 a.m, when I'm trying to sleep and the house is making noise,
you need to watch a whole movie with me. And next time Snacks is here, we really have to do a live YouTube of us watching this movie.
Oh,
of whatever movie, not this movie, but yes,
him, yeah.
Or you too, if you want to do it. But yeah, you don't.
I'm going to be watching Hunter.
It needs to, but we need to watch it. People need to see what I see when we are watching a movie and snacks. So we're going to put the camera right there, and we're going to watch us watch a movie. And I really think we should do a watch party, and then other people can watch the same movie if they want to.
Yep.
And I think that would be awesome.
Right. We should put it together.
He said he might be here in August, right?
Yeah, August.
We need to try to do that.
So next Friday, because we're talking about the show now, but Friday the what? What is the date next Friday?
Good question.
Friday the what? We're going to be hanging out.
The 21st.
At Robin's. We're going to be there live. If you want to come by and hang out with us, or, bring us money or something, we appreciate that.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Buy a cup. We can have our cups there.
We can have
and
our
cups. Shirts if anyone wants to buy some.
And then the next night, Saturday, if it all works out, AC's going to be in the studio recording a new show that she's working on. We appreciate you listening to us. Mm-hmm. We really, really do. We want you to listen to us more.
Yeah. Share us with everybody.
If you love rock and roll radio, you can hook up with me on the weekends. 95.7 The Fox, 3 to 7. I'm on Saturday, Sunday. Check me out.
To 957thefox.com so people can listen.
Yeah, if you want to listen to me, you can do that. We appreciate you listening. You got anything else you want to say?
Yes. Adopt, don't shop.
Yes.
Share us with everyone. Email us, bigdogacshow@gmail.com. If you have some place that you'd like us to visit and go do our Brews Travelers from, or just whatever,
Well, explain what the Brews Traveler is. Explain it.
That's us going to different breweries.
Yes, yeah.
And talking to the brewers in the tank room, preferably.
Yeah. It's interesting. When we started doing it, we didn't know what we were going to get. So it's just been really cool. From Barsidius, Conversion, Tallman, all of them.
Yep.
We appreciate you.
And we'll be at Robbins Northside.
We're going Robbins too.
And I will post Tallman this weekend for sure. So by the time you hear this,
yes,
the YouTube version will be up for Tallman Brewing when we were there.
Yep.
And then also follow us on social media. But now we're also on Threads, which is the new thing that Instagram is doing to compete with Twitter.
Yes.
So we are on Threads as well.
Yes.
So follow us there.
Before we go, I'd like to send one shout out to Tom and to
Kim.
And Kim. Look, Tom, Kim, before you
don't have any babies.
Please, because we're gonna have to live with them when you're gone.
Yeah.
So, please use discretion. Please.
Use discretion. Yeah. Don't videotape yourselves.
No, don't do it. No.
Don't post it anywhere.
And for Christ's sake, Tom, do not dress up like Pete Davidson.
Oh my gosh,
please.
Pete Davidson. And no more big schlongs because
take a shot.
Take a shot because we just mentioned Pete Davidson and big schlongs.
I said take a shower.
I know, but that's our newest game. So whenever we mention Pete Davidson, which we talk about all the time, even though I don't like him.
Yeah, well,
when we mention big dicks and schlongs and everything else, take a shot too.
Yep. Peace out.